carelessly. Okay. So I wrote here that we all know God, right? God is a lot of things to us. God is our father. For some of us, God is our mother as well. God is both our parents. For those of us that do not have parents at the moment, because they're in heaven with God. Amen. But above all, God is Lord. How many of us know that above all is Lord? Right? So for the fact that He is Lord, you cannot approach him with levity or without reverence. Okay, so there are certain protocols about the presence and how we approach God. So let me give a typical example, right? So if today you get an invitation to meet a monarch, maybe the Oni of Ife or the Alaafin of Oyo, or you get an invitation to meet President Bola Tinubu, how would you approach him? I just want quick answers. How would you approach him? Do I point? Can I get the other mic, please? So I can take that again. You get an invitation to meet with a monarch, say the Alaafin of Oyo, the Oni of Ife, the President of Nigeria, President Bola Tinubu, or maybe you get to meet Joe Biden. Some of us are like the US. How would you approach him? I mean, more you're with the mic, so let's start. How would you approach? How would you approach? Please, I want us to be fast.
I'll look presentable.
You look presentable. Okay. What's your name? Sorry. Joy. Yes, I remember Joy. Please give it to Joy. How would you look? You got an no, not that Joy, the other Joy. There's a new Joy in the house. Joy, Joy, Joy. Joy, tell us. How would you got an invitation to meet the president or maybe the monarch or your state governor or someone. How would you look? How would you go to meet him? Just tell us quickly. No answer is wrong.
Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
First of all, humble yourself.
Okay, great.
Then, after that, you will greet him properly.
Okay, great. Thank you. Please put your hands together for both of them. Okay, so yes, remember that the video we watched, it talked about your appearance and all. So first off, when you get an invitation to meet, like you got an invitation and say, you're going to meet the president today or you're going to meet the vice president. A lot of us, first off, we will not sleep for that day, the night before, because we are like thinking about how am I going to look. I mean, you would have your birthday dress, that's most important dress. You want to smell nice. In fact, some of us can go as far as the ladies, they can even get a makeup session so that they can look their best for photo ops, and they will not allow us breathe. Am I lying? All over their status, we will not breathe because it's all, and today I'm going to see the president, today I'm going to see the Oni of Ife. It's a great honor to meet the Oni of Ife and all of that, right? So imagine all of us, we approach this with, we want to meet, we are bothered about our appearance, we are bothered about our posture, we are bothered about the words we say, even our attitude. If some of us do not know how to use the cutlery, the proper eating etiquette, I'm sure some of us will go online and learn how to, approach you so that when we get to the monarch or when we get to his presence, we won't look shabby. In fact, some of us will even buy some new clothes for that day. Now, bring it down to us. Now imagine this is just a monarch. This is somebody that can sleep today and not wake up tomorrow. This is somebody that something can happen tomorrow and you can get exile, or it can be sent on exile. I remember there was I think the emir of Kano, he was banished or something, right? Now imagine God. So let me give a bit about God. God, right? First of all, pardon my French, be your mates to start with. Is the ancient of days, right? This is somebody that breathed into mere sand and life came into it. This is someone that made himself from nothing. Nobody knows how God came to be. God has been God for years and years immemorial. God is God that he lives and moves and has his being. He is his own environment. So if we can approach a monarch in that manner, how much more God? So it talks about respect for God, reverence. You can't approach God's throne. If you can approach a mortal man that tomorrow can be no more, how much more God? So let us always approach God's presence with reverence. So I wrote here, I said, I'm amazed at how much a lot of us trivialize things. We trivialize God. We're like, he's my G now. I hear a lot of people say, God is my G, God is my guy. If the way I hold God so much, if you're not careful, we plug go tear. So some of these things, they can sound cool, but we need to understand that as much as God is everything to us, He is still Lord, He is still King, He's still a ruler, He's still all in all. So let's approach it with reverence. Now, there was something I wrote here. I said, I don't know, but aside from the media in churches, how many of us find it awkward when people do videos during worship sessions? Am I the only one? You find it awkward. People are crying. There's somebody who's beside you. It's a sister or a brother, and it's video. Oh, we are in the presence of God. We are crying. We are worshiping. I don't know, but I kind of find it very awkward. I mean, media needs it, of course, content and all of that. But